we needed made-in-Canada supplies of personal protective equipment to keep healthcare and essential workers safe. So why, 2 years later, do we have PPE shortages in schools and insufficient N95 mask supplies?
Parliament won't return until the end of the month, but the Conservative Party is making its case against the Liberals now. Party leader Erin O'Toole says Justin Trudeau's government hasn't done enough to prepare Canada for new waves of COVID.
The Conservative opposition will be convening an emergency meeting of the Health Committee to examine critical gaps in our country's ability to effectively manage COVID-19 variants, despite the high vaccination rates we now have as a country.
O'Toole also called for a more conciliatory attitude towards the unvaccinated, saying attacks haven't worked, while also offering support for a military vaccine mandate. But O'Toole also placed blame for provincial lockdowns on his federal opponent.
The action and inaction by the Trudeau government is normalizing lockdowns and restrictions as the primary tool to fight the latest COVID-19 variant.
It's not up to the Prime Minister to decide whether or not there's going to be a lockdown in Ontario. That's the province's decision to do that.
Andrew McDougall says O'Toole was likely speaking rhetorically rather than seriously suggesting the Prime Minister is directly responsible for the lockdowns now gripping Canada.
What O'Toole's really trying to sort of symbolize that he would strike a slightly different political balance than what the Prime Minister would do. But that, again, I think when you're talking about something like a lockdown, which is really a provincial responsibility, it's a matter of perspective and it's a matter of tone in a comment like that, rather than something I think substantive that the Prime Minister could do.
The House of Commons returns January 31st, but if the Conservative Party can convince 4 members of the Health Committee from 2 different parties to agree, an emergency meeting can be convened before then. In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.